Hey guys, today we're going to talk about everybody's favorite topic, and that is challenge groups. I am going to kind of go over, you've seen a video at this point about the differences in challenge groups, the types of groups that you can run, 7-day free clean eating, 7-day Shakeology challenge, 21, 28, or 30-day challenge groups with a certain program, or maybe just a free accountability group. So today I want to talk to you about getting a challenge group up and running and the steps that I take in order to do that. And we're also going to be able to find this information in our online office. It's a topic that's going to be discussed at Summit, and I will be talking on that subject, so I feel like I know a lot about it. I've been running challenge groups for 2 years straight. Every single month, I've not skipped a month. I've always had a challenge group running for our challengers. So the importance of challenge groups, I mean, there's a million different reasons, but really the reason that we want people to be getting in a challenge group is because they're going to have our support. Like I've mentioned before in some videos, anybody can get a product from Beachbody's website, and a lot of times they do that and then it just sits in the box. And that's not what we want to happen. So as coaches, it's our job to make it fun, to make it involved, to give them, encouragement and accountability and support, and get them, at the end of the day, get them results. And that is what your job is as a coach. So today we're going to talk about challenge groups and what we do in order to get challenge groups rolling. So let's talk about when to start with a challenge group. Now, I did not have coach training when I started. I did not have challenge group templates or things to help me along the way, so to speak. I was kind of just like, all right, I'm just going to start this challenge group and support some women in it, and I'm going to learn along the way. And I did. And a lot of times as coaches, we're going to learn along the way. We're going to fail forward. We're going to do things that don't work. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there that your first challenge group may not be successful, and that is okay. Sometimes we get into a challenge group and there's so much momentum and everybody's posting, but other times we get into a group and it's almost silent. And so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and things that I do in my groups, but I just want to let you know that everybody feeds off of each other. So you really want to start with your expectations before the group begins. So the very first thing you want to do is set your challenge group start date. That can happen at any point now that you're a coach. So I suggest the sooner the better. The reason for this is because the sooner you start, the sooner you get your feet wet, you learn about coaching, you start to produce an income, you start to get results, and then you get coaches under you. So I suggest doing it as soon as you can. And I'm not going to say as soon as you feel comfortable, because I feel like there's never really a perfect time to get started, and if we said we were going to do it when we were ready or comfortable, we may never do it. So I definitely didn't feel comfortable. It was something that pushed me outside of my comfort zone, but I needed that. And so hopefully you guys will take the reins and you'll decide to do this sooner rather than later. I promote my groups 2 weeks out. Okay, so as a new coach, I was not only promoting my challenge groups publicly on Instagram and Facebook, but I was also making lists. I was writing down lists all the time of people who I thought were going to make great challengers, people who I thought may love it, people who I thought may benefit from it, or people who are already in love with fitness and health and may be great at participating in it already. So I was reaching out to people 2 weeks before the challenge. So if I decided that I was going to start on July 1st, I was going to look 2 weeks prior, and then I was going to start promoting the challenge group. And the way that I did that was I thought about the timing of my posts, okay? When you're on social media, and this is something that I didn't mention on the social media video, but it's very important, you want to think about when you're posting, okay? If the majority of your following work all day, 11 a.m. on Tuesday is probably not the best time to promote your challenge group. And the reason for that is because it's not going to be seen by many people. Now, if you go to, for myself, I always post about a challenge group normally twice, but the very first time I do it is usually on a Sunday or Monday night. And the reason for that is because there are a lot of people who are sitting down after a long weekend. They're dreading going back to work. They're not looking forward to it. And a lot of times we're starting something new on Monday. So, you hear those people all the time say, well, I'll do it on Monday type of thing. So we are going to give them the opportunity to start something fresh that week. And by giving them the opportunity to join a challenge group on Sunday or Monday night, gives them time to sit down and respond or shoot us a message. So for me, anytime after 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday or Monday is when I try to post. Another tip for that. We don't want to be using stock photos from Beachbody's website. Okay, Beachbody can do that for us. We want to take an action shot of us working out, or us drinking Shakeology, or progress pictures from other people. There's a whole photo album of before and afters that you're able to use in Beatnik Dynasty. Or take your own transformation and turn it into an original post about your challenge group and sharing what challenge groups are. Okay, they're a place of support. They're a place for accountability. You're going to check in with a coach. You're going to get advice. You're going to get recipe ideas and meal plans. And you're going to take progress pictures and that sort of thing. So it really is a fun environment, and there's always a chance for you to offer prizes up. So prizes are always a really good incentive as well. And to have interaction with other people is always fun. I love the interaction that I had with women when I was staying at home and I was in a challenge group. So that's another thing that you want to be thinking about. Now, when people start to respond, maybe they will say, I'm in, or give me more details below. You want to tag each person individually underneath that video or underneath that post, so that your post is popping back up into Facebook's newsfeed and more people get to see it for a longer period of time. So if you're responding back and forth on that post, maybe you posted it on Sunday, but you're responding back and forth through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that post is going to keep popping up in everybody's newsfeed. And that's what you want, is for it to stay up there where other people are seeing it. So be sure you're tagging them and continuing to respond. Say, hey, Ashley, great, I'm so excited, I'm going to shoot you a message, and then you can message them. The other thing was taking your list. Take your list and, during your power hour, maybe take 5 people and reach out to them and ask them, how they're doing, how's life. Send them a hey girl message where you're just asking them how they're doing, and maybe they just had a baby, talking to them about that, relating to them and building a relationship. And then you can build into, would you like to join my challenge group where you're going to get support? And so you can do that as well. The other thing would be that you want to continue to reach out to enough people where you feel like you have a solid group. If you feel like you have a good number, now what's a good number? That could be anywhere from 5 people all the way up to 30 people. It depends on what you feel like you can keep track of. I tend to not want to, I don't want to turn people away. I always want to be helping them. So I'm always inviting people into my challenge group. Some people will ask me, okay, well, now the challenge group has started, can I still add people? Absolutely. This is your challenge group. You can do what you want. So what I normally do is I have, people joining my challenge group throughout, and I let them know, hey, you might be joining this challenge group halfway through, but you're still going to get results. And then when we start the new challenge group, I'm going to roll you right in there so you're fresh and new and you have a great start in there as well. For challenge group posts. So about 4 to 5 days before the challenge group starts, I will create the group on Facebook. I'll make a cute cover photo. I'll add everyone in and make it a secret group. And what I'll do is I'll take the files and add documents in there of meal plans. You can find meal plans and the shopping lists on not only on Beachbody's website do they have recipes, but we also have all those documents where we've made clean meal plans in Beatnik Dynasty under the Files tab. So check there. You can add those in. I like to make a Shakeology album, and I give everybody the calendar pictures of all the different recipes: strawberry, greenberry, chocolate, vanilla, all of those things. And then I set expectations. And I let people know, look, a challenge group is not going to work without you. So I need you to be helping us in the group. I need you to be checking in daily, and I want you to take some progress pictures. And I allow them to either post it in the group for everyone to see and encourage them, or they can shoot it to me in an email or a private message on Facebook, and we can go from there. But I always like to have those measurements and those pictures so that we can kind of hold people accountable and be sure that they're getting results. Once in the group, we have challenge group templates in Beatnik Dynasty under the Files tab as well. It literally will help walk you through what to post every single day if that's a struggle for you, if you're really just getting started and not sure what to do. You can get a point system where you could track points. You know, maybe they get 2 points for a Shakeology post, maybe they get 1 point for a sweaty selfie, or something like that. And you can add up points and at the end of the challenge reward them with a fun prize. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about challenge groups, but at the end of the day, challenge groups are yours to create and make your own. We have templates there to help you as a new coach, but obviously we love to hear new ideas. So if you have new ideas and things that work for you, we would love for you to share those in the coach groups. But that should give you a good starting point. And then, you know, I'm always running a challenge group, so when I see that there's about a week left to this challenge group, I'll start to promote the next one. I will post in my group and ask which girls want to roll over, and I ask them to shoot me progress pictures before they're able to move on. And the reason that I do that is so that I see that they're making changes and strides to get better, and if they're not, it kind of allows them to hold themselves accountable and see what they have or haven't done for that month. So that should be a good starting point, and good luck. I hope that you change so many lives, and I can't wait to see the progress that comes from your challengers.